Welcome back to another video. If you guys are going to enjoy this video, let me know by leaving a like on the video. Also subscribe to my channel, I'm for Gaming. Hit the notification bell to stay notified for future streams and videos. And I'm going to be doing a review of the Life is Strange reunion game. I just finished it a couple minutes ago. The day that I'm recording this, I finished the game, so we're going to go through it. I'm going to give my thoughts on the game, what I thought about it, what I thought of the characters, the story, the powers, the elements, the gameplay, and also talk about what this game, comparing this to, well, not comparing this, but talking about how it fixed some of the issues that Double Exposure had. So I will get into that right now. So let's get into it. So first thing I will talk about is the gameplay. Actually, no, I'll talk about the story because it kind of leads into everything. So the story of this one is Max ends up coming back from a 3-day trip. She comes back to the campus, and the campus is engulfed in a fire, and everyone dies in it. So then she rewinds back 3 days before, and instead of going on her trip, she ends up staying at the campus, trying to figure out, who is behind this, who is trying to set the campus on fire, and stuff like that. And in the meantime, when she ended up merging the two timelines together, if you guys saw my gameplay of Double Exposure, she merged both of the timelines together. When she did that, it brought Chloe back, so that's how Chloe's in this game. I did like how they explained how she ended up being in this game. Like, Max merged the two timelines, and then while she merged it, Chloe went into the timeline too. So that's how she came back. But I mean, there's really not much I have to say about Chloe. She's perfect. She's the same way she was in Before the Storm. She was the same way in the first game. Her personality is the exact same. She just looks older and she looks way different. But her personality and everything is just amazing. It's perfect. Also, the back talking ability with her is fantastic. There was some scenes where you could do that, and that was a big thing in Before the Storm, where she could back talk her way into getting into a certain area or into a certain conversation. So I love that too. That was absolutely fantastic. Max's rewind power was also really good. I like how they implemented that. I think all the characters were pretty solid. Sophie is the only one I did not like, and I know I'm going to get hate for this, but this is my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, you guys can let me know in the comments. But I hated Sophie's character in this. She was affected by everything that happened to her, in the past, and then she found out she died or whatever. And she just became really selfish. She wanted Max to come with her and leave the town, or leave the college, sorry. To go to like a different state or something. She wanted to leave. And Max said no. She didn't want to leave because obviously there was a fire that was going to happen to campus. It was going to kill everybody. So she didn't want to leave. I hated Sophie's character in this. She was annoying when I first encountered her in this game, and then she got really selfish near the end, and I really did not like that. And for the people asking, yes, I did get her killed. But I don't care enough about her character, so it doesn't affect me. I know a lot of people that are diehard Sophie fans are going to be mad, but I don't really care because her character in this game was so bad. She was so selfish, which I hate. She was only thinking about herself and not Max or anybody else in the campus that would have died. I just hated her character in this. I really did. Her character was better in Double Exposure. But, dude, her character in this was so bad. It really was. I hated her personality in this. I really did. But yeah, Moses was also really good. I mean, he was good in Double Exposure too. I liked him. He always had Max's back. He always had her. You know, he was always trying to help her figure out what's going on, you know, with the fires and everything. Stuff like that. I also didn't like that there were options in this game where you could end up having Max and Chloe kiss. I hate games that do that. I know Double Exposure did it, but I hate games that normalize that now because I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it because it's personal, but I have my reasons on why I hate it. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because it's personal and I'm not talking about it. So, yeah, I really didn't like that. When I went through the options at the end of the game when I finished it, most people did pick those options, and honestly, I'm not surprised by that because most people nowadays love seeing gay stuff like that, and it just absolutely disgusts me, and I really hate it. So that's another complaint that I have with this game. I think those are the only two complaints I have. Other than that, the game was phenomenal. The game got better the more I played it. It got more interesting the more I played it. I wanted to continue playing it. I wanted to continue streaming it, and it kept me engaged. Which it was hard to do that with Double Exposure because the Double Exposure story was all over the place. It was not connected. That is the biggest thing I will say that Reunion did fantastically. Is they had Chloe's story where she was trying to figure out, you know, who was causing the fire and everything, and who was in the group, and then we had Max's story where she was trying to figure out, you know, her questions and trying to figure out what was going on. They merged the story perfectly in this. They merged it together. It made a lot of sense. It was connected. You could follow it easier. That's the biggest complaint I had with Double Exposure, is that you could not follow the story at all. I had a hard time following it near the end, like episode 4 and 5 is where it got really confusing. But this game had a really good story. It was very connected. You were able to follow it very easily. And I love that. I love that too. So that's another compliment that I have for this game. Overall, I would give the story a 10 out of 10. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I know there's some people that rated it like an 8.4, 8.5. That's not even close. It's a 10 out of 10, and I'm not even glazing. Like it's a 10 out of 10. It just is. It's such a good story. It has a good story. It has good emotions. The gameplay is great. The story is more interesting the more you play the game. It's absolutely fantastic. And if you guys haven't played Reunion yet or played the other Life is Strange games, please play them. They are really good. Please play them. If you guys haven't played them yet, I cannot recommend them enough. Please play them. If you guys haven't played them yet, please play them. They are so good. But yeah, story 10 out of 10. Gameplay 10 out of 10. Character, same thing. 10 out of 10. I would probably give everything in this game overall a 10 out of 10. The characters, I would probably give it like a 9 just because or 9.5 just because I really didn't like Sophie. But that's more of a personal bias. That's more of a personal thing for me. So I probably won't de-rank it for that. So I'll probably I'll give everything a 10 out of 10 for this game. Yeah. This game was not as good as Resident Evil Requiem, but it was definitely up there with the story, the gameplay, everything in the game was absolutely phenomenal. It was really good, and I loved playing this. I loved streaming this, and I hope you guys. That's pretty much it for this video. I would highly recommend you guys play this if you guys haven't played it yet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, let me know by leaving a like on the video. Also subscribe to my channel, Iron5 Gaming. Hit the notification bell to stay notified for future streams and videos. And I will see you guys in the next video in the next couple days. Bye-bye.